like this to contact adults that are trusted on campus, which in our district, lots of people that you can go to, and we want to ensure that students are treated properly. Then it goes through information and instructions that need to take place. You can see additions from the subcommittee there, as well as disciplinary actions that are key that we would take based on this type of behavior. So pretty extensive updates there. It's a lot of change in language, removal of old language with updated information in there. I would again suggest this one come back for a second reading.
Anyone from the public? Right, anyone from the board? Marilyn, you okay with this one? Okay, thank you. All right, and one more.
Thank you. International exchange, although this is, unfortunately, I haven't been able to have any exchange students right now, but in a typical environment, we do have quite a few, and hopefully we will be able to have that again in the future. So this updates that information for student exchange programs. There's set procedures that need to be followed in order to have those students on our campus, working through registered organizations, etc. Again, this is a first reading. I would suggest bringing it back for a second reading.
Thank you. Anyone from the public? All right, anyone from the board? All right, we'll look forward to seeing these again next time on our action consent agenda. All right, we're now going through the action consent agenda. Please let me know if you'd like any item pulled. Okay, 11.01 acceptance of donations, 11.02 disposal of surplus, 11.03 approval of certificated and classified personnel items, 11.04 approval of.
I'd like that pulled, please.
11.03.
11.04.
Oh, I didn't even say it yet. Okay. Approval of new copier lease. 11.05, approval of furniture and equipment request. 11.06, approved quarterly report on uniform complaint filings, Williams settlement. 11.07, proposed new board policy maintaining appropriate adult-student interactions. 11.08, proposed revisions to board policy suicide prevention. 11.09, proposed new board policy distance learning. These are all second readings. We discussed them in our prior meeting. 11.10, proposed revisions to board bylaw, closed session purposes and agenda. 11.11, proposed deletion of a board bylaw, the previous board bylaw regarding closed session actions and reports. If I could please have a motion on 11.01 through 11.11 minus 11.04, that'd be great.
I'll move approval of 11.01 through 11.03 and 11.05 through 11.11.
Catherine, did you second? Okay, so we have a motion by Marilyn, a second by Catherine. Evelyn. Thank you. Marilyn.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Me, yes. Mark.
Yes.
Catherine.
Yes.
Okay, and then 11.04. Chris.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm uncomfortable with 11.04, not with the content of it, but I'm not sure what I'm being asked to approve here. This didn't look like any contract that I've seen in the past, and so I'd like some more information on it to understand what I'm actually voting on here.
Yes, Janelle's new to the purchasing part, so that's my fault for not having her had a better explanation in terms of the contract. But basically, every 5 years, we go out to bid for our copier lease. In this case, she was able, instead of going out to bid, there was actually a piggyback bid, which is kind of a statewide, copier cost that, the district can piggyback onto. We often do it for other items, for other things that we purchase. And so based on that and looking at it with both Danelle, looking at it with Jeremy Kolish, our current copier company, the piggyback bid actually made our costs go down by $500 a month, basically, with this new piggyback lease than what we've been paying over the past 5 years. So, when you really think about the overall cost of our copiers, the fact that this piggyback lease, being able to get that, not only are we going to, upgrade a lot of our machines, have new technology put in, but we're also going to be paying less than what we've been paying over the past 5 years. So that's what it is. It wasn't explained very well. I apologize on the board agenda. If you want, we can bring it back another time and have better explanation.
I don't know how the rest of the board would feel, but I would like to see this brought back if there's no rush on it, and just in a format
Fine.
that is more understandable, and that makes more sense. So if you would, if the rest of the board would be an approval of that, that would be my recommendation.
Mark?
Sorry, thanks, Chris. I had spent some time with Ryan today on this as well. Similar question about not being sure what I was approving, but I also had a chance to speak. I noticed that there was some software that was included in this. I was surprised about that because, copiers and printers tend to be hardware. And I did get a chance to talk with Jeremy in IT, and it turns out staff's really excited about this if it works. And the excite is that our Chromebooks have been unable to print, and this will allow, if it does work, it'll allow the students in all the Chromebooks in the district to print. So while I agree totally with Chris that it's really hard to determine what this is, it evidently has a really nice piece to it. I'm excited about that.
I can bring it back. It's really not, it's okay.
Everyone okay with bringing it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it
All right,
again
so
on
then that item is pulled right now, and we will see it again. So there will be no action taken on 11.04 at this time. All right. It is anything for advanced agenda? Any reports by board members? Mark?
I wanted to report that I don't have a report. So just make sure everybody stays another extra minute. Thanks.
All right, anything else? All right, thank you all very much. It's been a long night, but it feels really productive. And I also have appreciated all the feedback we've received, and want the 25 people still with us to know that. So thank you. We will see everybody soon. Thanks very much. And thanks to everyone in the background here and in various other places. Thanks.